Hello, friends. In this short video, I would like to share with you certain ideas and insights on money and investments. Uh, be an owner rather than a loner, and take an idea and work on that. Simple ideas are enough if you don't complicate yourself, especially into mutual funds or investments. People get confused with too many things. So focus on a simple idea and take it seriously so that you can create a wealth. And you can invest into invest index fund, which is better, and that gives better returns. And apart from that, you can invest into Nifty 50 and Nifty 500. In fact, Nifty 50 is for large cap funds, whereas Nifty 500 are the funds of large cap, mid cap, and small cap. So in the long run, you get more returns from Nifty 500. So emphasize on Nifty 500. Apart from that, you can avoid FD, fixed deposits. But if you want to, if you need money for short term requirements, you can go for FD. Otherwise, investing in uh, putting money into FD is not ideal, and avoid. You have to beat inflation. Usually, inflation is around 6% currently in India, and you have to beat the inflation, and you should get more than that. So, the best option is to get around 12% CAGR. If you get 12% CAGR, you can beat inflation, and you can beat FD, and you can get more returns. So you'll be comfortable. So all that requires is discipline, patience, and you should have a long horizon so that you can make money from the stock market. There is a hype about IPOs. I'm against IPOs because it's a PR game, and people IPOs are oversubscribed, and then again they fall after the listing. So this is the trend which is happening. Some around 30 years back, I also subscribed for IPOs. Upon allotment, I used to get some profit, but those things are gone now. So best thing is to avoid IPOs. Best thing is to directly invest into stock market. You can make money. So if you are smart and brilliant, you can go for stock markets. My personal opinion or my personal perspective is that you can get better returns from stock market, followed by this real estate, followed by uh, this FDs and gold. So overall, if you want to make good money, and you should invest into the stock market. But again, stock market is not easy. It's not cozy and it's easy. It's full of challenges. You should be very much calculated and cautious, and you should bet in a right way and with a long view so that you can make returns from the stock market. So this is about the story of stock market. Then again, you can go for mutual funds. Mutual funds are the safe best bet, especially if you are working from 9 to 5. You can invest into mutual funds, and you can get decent returns because they are managed by asset management companies, and they take nominal charges, and you get they are professionally run they are professionally run managements. So you can get money from mutual funds. You can go for it. So instead, if you want to become a full-time investor, You can, if you want to take a high risk, so you can invest money, and you can do a lot of research, and then you can make money from the stock market. But it's not easy. Stock market is a game of luck, and it's a probability. It's based on psychology, statistics, various permutations and combinations are involved in stock market. But there are professional people, they are very much successful, because they have a long view, and they have a lot of patience. They're willing, they're doing a lot of research. They are waiting for, so they can they can they can they can understand the challenges, and they take a lot of risk, and then that's how they make money. So age is just a number, but if you look at Warren Buffett, he started very young. If you look at Charlie Munger, I think at the age of 45 or so, he started investments. Then again, Jim Simons, he started at the age of 51. If you look at my own case, at the age of 60, I started SIPs by investing 2000 rupees. I am 63. It's better late than never. If you start early, it's always better, because my case is different. My situation is different because I had lots of responsibilities to fund for the education of my two sons. So I invested my money, little money for the education of my children, and both are qualified, and they are leading their own path. So I'm very happy. Now I have to think of creating wealth. Of course, I don't think I can create any wealth at this age, but still there is a possibility of creating wealth. Where there is a will, there is a way. So only thing, you have to be very optimistic. If you look at Colonel Sanders, he was a military veteran, and he was a divorcee. Then he founded KFC and became successful. Age is just a number. What is required is good health and a positive attitude, so that you can make money and you can add value and impact. So I had my own other challenges. I had a brain stroke in the year 2021. For the last, for more than 5 years, I have health challenges and for financial challenges. I was born into a toxic family, and apart from that, I don't have any uh, ancestral property. So lots of challenges. I am not financially independent, so I am finding my ways and means of making money. Why I didn't crave for money is that I'm passionate about acquiring my knowledge and sharing my knowledge. So I'm passionate about building students. So that was the reason why I didn't care much about money. But now the COVID struck, and I had a stroke, and things have gone wrong. Then I started thinking in terms of creating little bit of money to sustain me and my wife. So it's possible and it's feasible. It all depends upon your mindset and tool set and skill set, and you can make money irrespective of the age. Age is just a number. So these are all my ideas and insights about money and other aspects. So I request you to consider subscribing and sharing with your networks. Together we'll build a better world with gratitude.